No doubt, this was the biggest plot twist in One Piece, and I'm gonna prove it in this video. So get ready, because the end of this episode will make your balls shiver. King Neptune and his sons had just arrived in Meriajois for the Reverie, the big royal meeting. He was fulfilling the dream of his late wife, who, by the way, had a very different body type than him. And honestly, no one really knows how that relationship even worked. Her wish was for fishmen and humans to unite, and Neptune says he wished she could be there with him. Cut to this clown. I have no idea how this dude is even considered a king. He tries to act all powerful in the Pangaea castle, like he owns the world, and ends up getting put in his place by the guards. Then this skinny Santa-looking dude makes him swear an oath, and the king gets all wide-eyed, thinking he could sit on the empty throne, the one only Im-sama sits on. But Santa shuts him down immediately, saying that no one is allowed on that throne. The 20 weapons surrounding it symbolize an 800-year-old oath made by the first 20 asshole who founded the world government, and keeping the throne empty is supposed to show that the world is at peace. Obviously, that just made Bowl-Cut Boy even more delusional, thinking he could be the king of the world if he sat there. Meanwhile, up on the roof of the castle, one of those filthy celestial dragons orders Shirahoshi to be taken as his personal slave. Her brothers try to stop them, but King Neptune, already pissed, steps in like a real dad, saying this is his fight. Vivi and Rebecca are horrified by what's happening to their mermaid friend, but they can't do anything, because we're talking about a damn celestial dragon, and going against them could mean the end of their kingdoms. Neptune stands there, furious, as they hit his daughter right in front of him. The creep even says she's gonna be his pet. Leo sees that and loses it, rushing to attack the douchebag. Sai has no choice but to join him, but then that damn little tiger boy jumps in and blocks both of them from helping her. Sai asks who these jerks are, and the arrogant dude has the nerve to say they should be grateful to him. And I mean, maybe that's partially true. If he hadn't stopped them, things could have gotten worse, and a bunch of countries might have been destroyed. Still doesn't change the fact that he's a complete piece of trash. The furry catboy goes on with that brainwashed logic, claiming the celestial dragons are the gods who created the world, and everyone has to give them whatever they want. The other clown agrees, of course. Vivi, gorgeous and sensible as always, speaks up saying it makes no sense. Too bad she couldn't stop a war when it actually mattered. Tiger Boy keeps kissing Celestial Dragon Butt, saying no one needs to understand a god's desires. Vivi charges at him and demands they let Shirahoshi go since she's her friend. Like that's gonna change anything. King Neptune thanks her, says he'll never forget her kindness, but tells her to back off for now. He's made up his mind, he'll deal with them, and then go back to the sea. Just look at Vivi's face when she sees this, like seriously? She runs to stop him, knowing things could get really bad for him and his people. King Neptune says if this is how things are on the surface, then his people can't live here. Rebecca screams out that those guys don't represent all humans, but Neptune feels the weight of his wife's dream. He says he has to protect Shirahoshi and asks for forgiveness. That's when the jackass gives the order to kill Neptune, and Rob Lucci jumps into action without hesitation. Still, Neptune doesn't back down. Shirahoshi begs him to stop, saying they shouldn't hate anyone, but he keeps going. And then boom, someone actually hits a celestial dragon. Everyone is surprised. That's straight up insane. And the one who did it? A celestial dragon himself. He says he's ashamed and sorry. Everyone's shocked he's one of them. And then he orders Shirahoshi to be released. He apologizes sincerely for the panic caused by that other bastard and tells Neptune he doubts he even remembers him. Turns out, years ago, he had gone to Fishman Island begging for help. Because of who he was, all the fishmen pointed guns at him, ready to kill. But lucky for him, one woman stepped in front of the bullets. Queen Otohime, King Neptune's wife. Everyone froze, confused why she'd protect a celestial dragon. She calmly told everyone to put the weapons down because the kids were watching and she didn't want them growing up filled with hate. People asked why she did it, and she said she understood their pain, but they couldn't pass that hatred to the next generation. The kids deserved a chance to know humans for themselves. Now years later, remembering all she did for him, this celestial dragon tells King Neptune that he became a decent human being thanks to her. He promises to do everything he can to help his people, and with full authority, he tells CP0 to stand down and calls it an honor to see King Neptune again. And the episode ends on that emotional note, man. This right here is why I love this anime. It's got life lessons, epic fights, amazing characters, and boobs.